Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the phrases and clauses. Look at these words. A yellow colored butterfly. In the morning. At midnight. An English teacher. An old pair of jeans. The sunlight. Okay, from these group of words we can understand something, but they don't convey a complete sense. So, a group of words that makes sense but does not convey complete sense or meaning is called a phrase. A phrase does not have a subject and a verb that agrees with it. Let us look into another group of words. Since I met you, where grandfather donated all his books, because she does not know anything, for I was sure, where we live. These group of words make some sense but not complete sense. Each of these group of words contains a subject and a verb. So there is a difference between the first group of words and the second group of words. In the first group of words, there was no subject and verb that agrees with each other. But in the second group of words, we can see they contain a subject and a verb. So, a group of words making some sense and containing a subject and a verb is called a clause. So, we can see in the second group of words, there is a sense for this group of words. They have some sense and they have a subject and verb. So, they are called clauses. Now, let us see what are the differences between a phrase and a clause. A phrase has a group of words and a clause has a meaningful group of words. A phrase has no subject and verb in agreement, but a clause has a verb that agrees with the subject. A phrase cannot stand independently, but a clause can stand independently. Let us look into the first exercise. Identify the phrases and clauses. The flying kite. It is a group of words, but there is no sense, so it is a phrase. A fresh tulip. See, again, it is not giving a sense, so it is phrase. While I got up, it is a clause. But we eat rice. Again, it is a clause. And he stored them. It is again a clause. The animals of the farm. It is a phrase. The spilt milk. It is a phrase. The notice sent by the forest department is a clause. While I had the ice cream. It is a clause. Who closed the door? It is a clause. Just once again go through this exercise to find out and understand how these group of words are phrase or clause. Now look into these sentences. She also read aloud an essay that you had written. I am not cleaning the cupboard unless Rana helps me. If you work hard, you will succeed. The man who donated his eyes was poor. In these sentences contain two clauses. The highlighted groups of words contain the main clause or independent clause. That means you can see they have a sense for this group of words. And the underlined group of words contain the subordinate clause or dependent clause. That means they cannot stand alone as sentences. They need a main clause to get a complete sense. Now look into these sentences. The circled group of words are main clause and the underlined group of words are subordinate clause in each sentence. First, you do this exercise in your textbook without looking at the video and then try to understand better which is the phrase and clause in the sentences. Then check your answers to learn and understand whether you have understood the phrases and clauses. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you understood what is a phrase and a clause.